So much. I believe we are going to be able to be joined now by Congressman Ken Buck, Republican of Colorado. Is that right, Congressman? Thanks for joining us. So we have the 7th vote coming up. How are you planning to vote?
I will vote once again for Kevin McCarthy.
You said McCarthy may have to step aside if he can't show some progress. I think you said yesterday, but now presumably today. Do you know whether he has won over any of the 20 or so holdouts so far in all these negotiations?
So they had a good negotiation. They have reached a compromise. There are still some holdouts, and I think the 20 sort of have a blood oath that they will all move together or none of them will move. So I doubt we'll see on the 7th vote any movement in terms of the 20 coming over to McCarthy.
You don't think any of them are going to come? So, because that's contrary to what we've heard. We've heard that some of the rebels, the individuals like Congressman Chip Roy, might move and might bring about 10 with him if there were substantive and significant changes when it came to democratizing the amendment process, the legislative process, the rules committee, et cetera. You're saying that that's not what you understand.
My understanding is that they are going to hang together until all of them are ready to move.
Hang together or hang separately, as has been said. There are 7 people who have said they'll never vote for Kevin McCarthy no matter what. At least 5, including Boebert, Gates, and others. That would suggest that this is just never going to happen.
Well, I think what has to happen in that situation is if the 5 or 6 are convinced that that it is a good deal and they have pledged not to vote for Kevin McCarthy, they vote present. They take a walk, whatever is necessary. They don't have to vote for Kevin McCarthy for us to get a speaker.
What about the talk that there was going to be a member of people who support McCarthy not putting forward the name of Steve Scalise if enough progress is not made?
I think that's a possibility, and I think if we continue to vote this afternoon, I think you may very well see some alternative proposed.
Would you be somebody who might propose Steve Scalise?
I certainly would consider it. I would not. The only person I would not consider nominating for the worst job in America is Ken Buck. Other than that, I am wide open.
By the end of the day, will we have either a new speaker or Kevin McCarthy will have stepped down and his name will have been taken out of consideration?
I think that the latter may happen. I don't think we will have a new speaker. If Kevin McCarthy steps down, there is going to be a period of time that's necessary for people to coalesce around someone.
All right, we're being told by your staffers you got to go vote and do your job. We appreciate that. Thank you so much, Congressman Buck. Let's talk about this. I mean, that's a big admission, Dana Bash. Ken Buck saying he's going to vote for McCarthy on the next ballot, but if McCarthy doesn't get it by today, he might put forward another name, and Steve Scalise seems to be the big suggestion.
Yeah, I mean, that would be absolutely huge. The other thing that he said about the 20 vowing to vote in a block, I actually just think we need to ask some of the 20, because you spoke with Chip Roy. Our Hill team has spoken with him. He seems a lot more open to voting for Kevin McCarthy now that he's made these changes than, say, a Congressman Good who
There's Kevin McCarthy walking in right now.
There you go. Who said he's a hell no, don't ask me ever again. I think that's what Lauren Fox said. So I'm not so